You are there to make money. You are there to make a bag. Now, I don't know why you guys keep on fumbling the bag. What's going on, guys? Your boy RedpillCanuck back again with another YouTube video. Shout out to the Canuck Squad for being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. And shout out to RedpillCanuck.com, our daily pill. We get our news articles, podcasts, financial news, and all that fun stuff. And home of our newest addition to our lineup, Dear RPC, where you, the viewer, write in for professional advice, and of course, not by professionals. And of course, it's for entertainment purposes only. And if you're listening on an alternative platform, as always, shout out to everybody on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Shout out to you. Hit the follow button if you're new and check out my YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button on the way in and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, today is good old Dear RPC. Shout out to me. Yeah, you can give me my flowers now. Today's topic. Now, I don't know what to say about y'all, honestly. Y'all be losing your mind. Like, why are you fumbling the bag and fornicating at work? Now, I understand that, you know what, we spend most of our time at work as opposed to staying at home or, you know, going about and around the city or around the block or whatever you want to do. But I do not understand why y'all have to fumble the bag and risk using your job for nonsense. But anyway, it is what it is. You guys do whatever you want. I don't know. I'm tired. Anyway, today's write-in comes from a female by the name of Jasmine. Shout out to Jasmine. Now, of course, today's topic is I am sleeping with my boss and I can't stop. Now, there's definitely going to be two L's in this story. One for Jessica and one for the boss. Y'all both fumbling the bag because obviously if HR finds out, you're pretty much done. Y'all don't know what, honestly, I don't know what to say about you people. But anyway, let's get into the story here. Dear RPC, I'm a 33-year-old woman and my boss is 45. So, hello. She's about that age. And we started having X 2 years ago. Good Lord. I hope this person, you see, my boss. Now, either you're trying to get a promotion or you are definitely playing with dangerous terms. You never sleep with your boss. But believe it or not, this is not uncommon. This happens more than people want to admit. Anyway, let's continue. When I joined the company a year before that, I was so excited to begin my dream marketing job after years of trying to get into the field. So Jasmine here has been trying her best to land her dream job. And you want to give it away and throw it away for, I don't know. There's nobody else to fornicate with, really? Anyway, continuing. On my first day when I was introduced, I remember being attracted to him almost instantly. He's exactly my type. Tall, in shape, and handsome. Anyway. Originally, I didn't think anything more than of it as he was married. Oh, come on. There's so much going on in this letter. And I've only done 3 sentences. Good Lord. Good Lord. So not only is he your boss, but he's also married. Ah, boy. He would call me into his office to give me unnecessary jobs as an excuse to make conversation. I would often catch him checking me out from across the room, and I could feel the tension between us. One night we were late, and he invited me out for a drink. He drove home afterwards. I guess he drove me home afterwards, and we ended up having X in the car. It was impossible to keep our hands off each other. Seriously? On the first date, too? You couldn't even wait, could you?
How dare you?
Good Lord. But of course, the boss was like,
Get him, Dad.
yep. Listen, I got to give the boss a little bit of props. But you know what? Even him, he is definitely fumbling the bag. But anyway, continuing. Ever since we have been creeping around whenever we can. While we agreed that we would just have X, my feelings developed and I've fallen in love with him. This is definitely clownish. Because not only he's your boss and he's married, now you're in love with him. Now, I've always said this. You cannot have a relationship with somebody which is simply platonic. Somebody is going to catch feelings eventually. And before that, you have to cut it off. Bruh. But apparently this is going way too fast, so how could you cut off? It looks like she literally slept with the guy as soon as she started the job. Good Lord. Anyway, he says he really cares for me, but he will never leave his wife. Of course not, because if he does, he would really have to be stupid. Why? Because he probably would have to be paying out his ass just in case there's any kids. He probably would have to pay child support, spousal support. That's why he don't want to leave. So basically, this fella wants to have his cake and eat it too. And it looks like he's getting away with it. So you know what? I got to be fair. I got to give him a shout out. Shout out to him. But if he does not play this right, he will fumble the bag and lose his job. Now, I don't know how long this person's been a boss for, but he could literally risk his whole entire career for a piece of tail. Buzzer for him, L for him, sir, hold that L. Anyway, continuing on. I don't know what to do. I don't want the affair to end, but I realize this is not good for me. Every time I've tried to distance myself from him, seeing him at work made it next to impossible to stay away. What should I do? Sincerely, Jasmine. Well, here's the thing. Jasmine, first of all, and based on my last episode, and if you haven't watched it, check it out. You guys got to stop fornicating at work. You are there to make money. You are there to make a bag. Now, I don't know why you guys keep on fumbling the bag. Why do you keep on fumbling it? Now, here's the deal. What do you think is going to happen, ma'am, if you get fired? Yeah, your dream job is pretty much going to be gone. It's going to be gone. And, sir, if your ass gets caught with fornicating with your employees, yeah, you're also gone. And HR does not mess with this. And if you actually look at your documents when you sign on with your company, there's a clause in there, especially for the boss, not to fornicate with your employees. It is forbidden. Why would you risk that? I know Jasmine's writing in, but the boss, I don't know what to say about him because he should know better. Now, this individual Jasmine, I know she's 33, she's this here. But if you have a dream job and you work so hard to get to where you are, why the hell would you fumble it for sausage? Like, there's people out there. There's people all over the place. Why at your job? I don't understand. Y'all lost your damn minds. But anyway, let's get to Jasmine's advice here. Jasmine, stop doing your nonsense and focus it on your job. Now, I know this guy is handsome and he's your type, but I'm pretty sure he's probably a cookie cut of other guys that are out there. Now, I know he probably put it in you. He probably rearranged your guts good and nice. Oh, yes, good and nice. But you have to let it go. Yeah, I know he did this here. But you know what? You have to let it go. You got to let it go. You got to focus on your career, your money. And sir, stop fornicating with your damn employees and focusing on your bag, because you could lose two things here. You could lose your job and you could lose your marriage, and you're going to be paying alimony, child support, and you'll be unemployed. You will literally be a 3-time loser. Y'all people have to smarten up. I don't know what to say. But anyway, that being said, Jasmine, if you want my advice, stop fornicating with the man. Find somebody else that is not in your job. And focusing on yourself. Focus on your money. Focusing on your money is probably more important than focusing on sausage at this point. Anyway, I don't know what to say about you people. Y'all fornicating at work. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode of Dear RPC. Shout out to Jasmine. And if you guys want some advice, some honest truth, if you guys are ready to hear the honest truth from RPC, because I don't tell bullish here. I don't spare anybody's feelings. I tell it like it is. I'm basically the uncle you never had. I ain't gonna baby people here. I give you the cold hard advice. The same advice I would give my family and friends, because I'm just like that. I am gonna dish out the cold hard truth. The cold hard truth. Because what's the use I tell you something just to make you feel better and it doesn't result to anything? What's the use I even give you the advice? I don't like to waste people's time. I tell it like it is. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode again. If you want to write in and get some nice juicy advice from a non-professional, of course for entertainment purposes only. And by the way, some stuff was changed in here for confidentiality purposes as well as the name. But the advice rings true. You can actually write in. Check in the description box below for the email. And yeah, you may be featured on a Dear RPC episode. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Shout out to everybody on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Shout out to you. Hit the follow button on the way out if you haven't already. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next one. And please stop fornicating at work. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. And to check out our more recent uploads, check here on the top left. And to check out our playlist, check here on the top right. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also check out our Quick Hits channel, which is also located down below for our more bite-sizable content. I'll see you guys in the next one.